My printer didn't work tonight, so I'm reading from my phone, and I dashed up the street at the last minute trying to get here. So, thanks for coming out tonight. Out for dinner, out to see some stories, out to have a good time. And that's the subject of my story tonight, out. 6 minutes from now, I'll be out of time. Out, out, out. I came out to tell you a story about how I came out way too late. It was early summer of 2003, and I was 33 years old. After years not recognizing it, I finally admitted to myself that I was bisexual. Now, that I have to tell you was a hard recognition. Not the being bi part, my inability to stand up and admit it. This, I have to tell you, was a hard recognition, not the being bi part, but that I never admitted it to my father. My dad had died when I was 19 years old, and he, as anyone who's heard me speak on the stage knows, was my hero. My mom had spent her mid-20s living in the West End of Vancouver with a lot of gay friends. I'd heard these stories. When I was in my mid-teens, a neighbor had come out up the street, and my family had welcomed him when everyone else in our rural town had said no. And yet still, when I had the chance to come out to my father, I had not. I'm kinky. Well, I'm sure a lot of you are kinky. Everyone's got a little thing going on. But I mean, I'm really kinky. When I was 30, I started throwing dungeon parties, fetish nights, doing the stuff that other people, look at. That became my life. And still, I haven't come out to Mom. My dad was dead, better than 10 years now. Hadn't come out to Mom. But I was going to. That was in the cards. She knew about the kink stuff. That accidental fact when one of my friends said, "Hey, does your mom know what she made that schoolmaster outfit for you for?" No, Jack. No, she didn't. But thanks for announcing that at Christmas dinner. Several years later, this is going on. Mom knows that, one of my sister's best friends, great guy, is now my roommate. She hasn't quite figured out how I live with my friend Anne, my good friend Rob, and myself in a 2-bedroom apartment. She's okay with that. She thinks that Rob and Anne must have something going on. Frankly, Mom would be okay if I and Rob had something going on. But did I mention I run these fetish nights and dungeon parties? That's cool. The managers of the local major gay bar in town, the Pump Jack, asked me, can I run a dungeon event that will be filmed, because this is important stuff to get across. And when they asked me that, I know immediately one thing. This is the moment I have to come out to Mom. Because it's going to be on TV. Cool. No problem. Except we film in March. I'm told this will air in September. I've got a lot of time. In between this time, I will actually get hired by the bar that has initially asked me to do this thing, because I'll be their bar, and they're like, love me, and it's great. I haven't even told, yeah, Mom, I got a new job. I'm bartending at a gay bar. Oh, and there's a reason why. This is all going through my head, and I'm working it through, and it is going to be the best coming out story ever. It's going to go great, except Pride Vision, which is going to air this show, also shares an agreement with Shaw Television. And they decide to air it on Shaw Community TV 3 months earlier, without telling me. My mom is an insomniac. She watches crap TV in the middle of the night. And she wakes up at one moment and she's like, I recognize that voice. I learned this, not because mom tells me, but because my sister calls me. And she's like, hey, Reeve, mom called me up and said she saw you on TV. My heart immediately sank. There's only one thing I've been on TV about that I can think of recently, and it's going to be awkward. I'm like, really? What? She goes, yeah, apparently she woke up in the middle of the night, heard a voice that she recognized, thought, hey, I should switch back to that. Boom. And the first thing she says she saw was Reeve Doig, sadomasochist. Halfway up the screen. I would later see this. It was a tiny Sharon. But to Mom's mind, it was that high. And she starts to talk. And she goes, hey, you remember your friend? That, Reeve's new roommate? And my sister immediately launches in, yeah, Mom, because I come up to my sister, yeah, Mom, I think there's a chance that Reeves likes boys as well as girls. Oh, no, says Mom. It's not a chance. Well, really, says my sister. No. His hand was on Reeves' ass. This, my sister assures me, is the first time she can remember hearing my mom ever say ass, and I have never heard it, ever. And Catherine, my sister, says, well, but isn't that okay, Mom? And my mom goes, yeah, but you should have seen what the two of them were doing to that poor boy. It was a dungeon party, I'm just saying. This could have been incredibly awkward. And there was this silence as my sister and I considered this from opposite ends of the phone. And I said, how do you think Mom's taking it? She goes, well, honestly, if those parents who learn their kid's gay and immediately go out and join the P flag and march in the Pride Parade and hold flags proudly saying, my son's gay, get a 10. And those parents who kick their kid out of the house, never want to talk to them again, and pretend they are dead, get a 1. She goes, I think Mom gets a solid 8. I'm like, really? She goes, yeah. She goes, I think we could have gone 9 if she hadn't learned it from TV.